What's up, my peeps? I needed to make a video about this. I haven't posted up a video in a while, and I say this every single time because it's the case, but actually this time around, hey, it's actually been a shorter amount of time in between videos than the last time, if that makes any sense. So this is all about yesterday's Dragon Ball Super episode, which I thought was great. To me, it was one of the better episodes of the series. And 17, man, 17 is the MVP of this tournament. I was gonna make a video talking about who I thought were the coolest characters in Dragon Ball Super, and 17 was gonna be part of that list. It was gonna be a huge list, by the way. It was gonna be like 3 characters or something like that. But anyways, back on topic, 17 was the most useful teammate in Universe 7. He helped everybody out. He put the team before him, and obviously, yesterday's episode was a perfect example of that. And that shield of his, man, that saved a ton of his teammates. He saved yesterday's episode Vegeta and Goku, the two most important players. Like I said, he put the team above himself. And also on top of that, he saved Goku in the past when that, Sailor Moon chick, not r.i.p, but the other one that was copying Piccolo's Hellzone grenade with the shield, and then Toppo goes to attack Gohan. 17 brings up the shield. He helps out 18 with the shield to take out r.i.p, and that shield is also the MVP move, or the M of the tournament. Unlike the Final Flash. Look, I love Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character, but the Final Flash is absolutely useless. When has the Final Flash actually done something? I think in the beginning of the tournament, he did the Final Flash along with Goku's Kamehameha to take out the wolves, and that's pretty much it. But, those are insignificant opponents, right? But as far as the big dogs, the big opponents, the Final Flash never does anything. It just, I don't know, man. It's supposed to be Vegeta's big move, or I guess his big move now, the Final Explosion. But just the Final Flash always fails. Whenever he does it, it just does not work. Against Cell, yeah, it took out an arm, but Cell quickly regenerated that back. Against Jiren, Jiren said, hey, that did, a decent amount of damage, but too bad. And then he, knocked Vegeta out. Not out of, out of balance, but knocked him out. Yeah. Anyways, not about the Final Flash here. 17's great, man. In Dragon Ball Z, he wasn't that relevant of a character. When I first saw him, I was like, hey, he's got some potential, but they didn't show him much. So it was really cool to see 17 back here, and he's now one of my favorite characters. If you ask me my top 5 characters, he's in there. At this point, 17 is my second favorite character in Dragon Ball. Trunks used to be part of my top 5, but no, Super Trunks is just terrible. He just... I'm talking about an upgrade here. 17 got a huge upgrade in Super. Trunks got a huge downgrade. He's no longer the badass Trunks that we had in Dragon Ball Z. But anyways, back to badass 17. Another moment that made me like him even more is when they were all taking out r.i.p, or, taking him on, trying to outbeam him. By the way, that was a cool moment. When Frieza, 17, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan all going with their moves against r.i.p, that was a really cool moment, one of the cooler moments of the tournament. They're all trying to just outbeam him, outpower him, and 17 was the only one out of the group that was like, hey, wait a minute, he's got this big ass pimple on his head, let me try and actually pop that, maybe it'll do something, And it was. Ended up being his energy reactor, broke that, and that was it for r.i.p. Basically, 17 was the reason for them taking him out. But going back to yesterday's episode, loved it. 17 shined in the episode, and it was sad to see him sacrifice himself, but, we all know he's gonna get wished back in 3 minutes Dragon Ball time, or 5 weeks our time. And I can't forget to bring this up, but he was the first person to actually hurt Jiren, to wound Jiren, as they said. He took out a part of his shirt, hurt his back a bit, Jiren got angry. Goku wasn't able to do that, Vegeta wasn't able to do that, 17 isn't even as strong as the two of them, but he was able to do it. 17 is awesome, basically, that's what this video is about. 17 is so cool that I made a video just to talk about 17, and I haven't made a video in 3 weeks or a month or however long. It's been a while. Also, interesting note about the whole sacrifice thing is now both androids sacrificed themselves in this tournament. I mean, 18 didn't blow herself up like 17, but she sacrificed her spot in the tournament for 17 so he doesn't get eliminated. And of course, 17 sacrificed himself to save Vegeta and Goku, the two strongest fighters of Universe 7. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button down below, and in the comment section, let me know your thoughts on 17 in the Tournament of Power. What did you think about 17's role? With that said, I'm out, guys. See ya.